My name is Morgan Conley. Today I will be talking to you about how pit bulls are a misunderstood breed. Have you ever been walking down the street and then out of nowhere you get attacked by a vicious pit bull? If you have, you may not agree with what I'm about to tell you. I have been around pit bulls all my life. The way people think of pit bulls is misunderstood from what they see on the news about pit bulls attacking humans. I have never been around a pit bull that has seemed scary or threatening. To me, pit bulls are the exact opposite. After listening to my points, I think that you will agree with me that pit bulls are not mean like they are made out to be. Pit bulls have received a bad reputation because of the dog fightings and how they have been known to attack. Any dog can attack. It all depends on how pit bulls are raised. They are one of the most loyal dogs and will act however you raise them to. Today I'd like to talk to you about first how misunderstood the pit bull breed is. Second, how pit bulls are raised to be however they act. Third, how any dog can be aggressive depending on how they are treated. Fourth, how pit bulls are very loyal to their owners. And finally, how pit bulls are very good with children. Pit bulls are made out to be vicious animals. People see news reports on TV showing that pits are very violent animals and that they can kill humans when attacking. People do not want to adopt pit bulls because of this belief. Pit bulls are not the only dog that can cause death in the past year. According to www.creditdonkey.com, there were 32 deaths reported in 2018 due to the attack of a dog. 18 of the 32 dog attacks that led to fatalities were committed by pit bulls. The news tends to leave out that most were when they were protecting their owners or property. This makes it hard to convince people that pit bulls are not vicious animals. This is how you go about making sure people are training pit bulls to do the right thing. Training will be able to share how they train their pit bull to behave well, and other people can use these training methods to ensure that their pit bulls act the same way. According to the dogobediencetraining.com, pit bulls are one of the easiest dogs to train. Since they are so easy to train, people often train them to do the wrong thing, which is why they are the most common dog to get in dog fights. If they do not want their pit bull to behave well and they want to use their dog specifically for protection or attacking, then pit bulls will still continue to cause issues with humans in the future. We need to reach out and get a hold of people who may be the owners of pit bulls that are used for protection and fighting, and suggest that they should consider training their dog to behave in a better manner. We need to mention to them that pit bulls are the leading dog in death rates and do not have a good reputation. Pit bulls are one of the most loyal and kind, friendly dogs as long as they are trained to behave well. According to www.petfinder.com, if you train pit bulls to behave well, there are many positive outcomes that you will discover. Pit bulls are some of the most loyal dogs out there, according to petfinder.com, and they love attention. Their big grin and tongue hanging out can be very funny and relieve you of stress and can help if you have any mental issues. They are also very good with children. According to petfinder.com, pit bulls' loyalty is unlike any other. When you get a pit bull, you have a friend that will do anything for you. When someone intercedes with the pit bull's owner, however, this is where a pit bull gets jealous and become vicious, if not trained to do so. The problem arises when people do not want to take the time to train their pit bulls to behave in a positive way. They want to use them as a sense of protection, and they do not care what other people may think about the way their dog acts. The consequences are that since many people to use their pit bulls for protection, the death rate and attacks from pit bulls will continue to happen. I've told you about the problems occurring with pit bulls and that it is necessary for them to get proper training in order to keep people safe while around them, but this goes for every single breed. You can do this by talking to other pit bull owners and seeing how they interact with their dog and take advice from each other. Pit bulls who are well behaved can be beneficial to your health and relieve stress. After hearing some points about how and why pit bulls are the way they are, I think you can now agree with me that they are not as bad as people make them out to be. The way they act will depend on how they are trained. Please take time to tell others how pit bulls are misunderstood and provide them with some steps on how they can help make sure everyone is training them properly. I would like to thank you all for coming to my speech, and I hope it really opened your eyes about pit bulls and how they are misunderstood and have a bad reputation. Thank you.